Yo vegan food explorers, it is getting closer to Christmas, so that only means one thing: more vegan nut roasts. Please smash that like button as it really helps the channel. Okay, so we picked these up as it's Christmas and we want to try as many vegan nut roasts as we possibly can in the lead up to Christmas. And so we got these from Lidl. They'll cost £2.75 and apparently you get 2 sage and onion and a hazelnut vegan roast, and then you also get gravy. So yeah, oven cook, and they said they're very indulgent because they're part of this deluxe range. This is the vegan logo, which I've noticed in the last few months, actually, maybe even weeks. They've just really put it on all of the different packaging, so it's super clear on these actual vegan foods, but also on the foods that are accidentally vegan, so it's really clear now what's vegetarian and what's vegan. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think these looked that good. I think they really started to show their price here. So you get these two little pots. First of all, okay, so this is the gravy, which kind of looks like a bit of a blood bag filled with something weird. But these pots, it's quite cool that they didn't have any plastic film over the top. I thought that was good. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it, but they really look a bit like cat food. Let me know what you think. And then on the back, yeah, so per serving, yeah, sorry, I was just looking at that, but then I just saw these ingredients and look at the size of it. There's something in here called diglycerides, tartaric acid esters of mono and diglyceride fatty acids, and I was just like, whoa, I was like, these are made with some, I mean, it looks like a science experiment on the back, to be honest, which for me really puts me off, because I'm just like, this is just supposed to be a nut roast. So I was a little bit concerned about that, but anyway, so yeah, so to oven cook, it says place the tray on a baking sheet. There is no tray. These are pots. So yeah, so we were like, well, I don't think we were supposed to pop them out yet, so we put them in. I mean, I think they're plastic, but we were like crossing our fingers that they were oven cooked plastic. So let's see what they look like when they come out of the oven. Okay, so they were cooking. You're supposed to cook them from frozen for 40 minutes. Ours weren't frozen, so we cooked them for 30. And they say just reduce the cooking time. Okay, so the gravy, you don't get very much. I guess it's literally just for covering your nut roast. It's not like, I don't know, I think they assume that you're not going to have any other vegetables with it, or like potatoes, which is a bit weird because they're only 360 calories. So if you're having a proper roast, you're definitely going to have something else with them. I'm not really sure what the reasoning is for that, but I guess they're just focusing on just having that. Okay, this is a very attractive gravy. Oh yeah, I think you're starting to build the picture of what this meal was kind of coming together and looking like. But once it was heated up, it was not too bad. We actually bulked it out. We used some corn flour and some water just to bulk it out. Okay, so the nut roast, they're starting to come together. They look a lot less like cat food now, and actually a bit more like the packaging. So let's flip them and see if they pop out, and hopefully they're not going to be sticking to the plastic. Okay. Yeah, so it was definitely, you cook them in the pots or trays, as Lidl decides to call them, and then pop them out, which was quite nice actually. They held together really nicely. When we were pouring this gravy on, to me it reminded me of almost like a toffee pudding, like a goo toffee pudding. But anyway, yeah, I was quite excited seeing this because now I get it. The gravy is just for these nut roasts, so you could, which does make sense because then you can just have it on its own. So yeah, I had it mine with some vegetables that we had left over, but let's see if we can make it look like the packaging when you cut it open. Yeah, it looks, I don't know, I just couldn't get my head around it, to be honest. It was, so flavour, it was nice. You could taste the sage, the hazelnut, and all of the different ingredients. But it was way too salty. It was like a salt explosion on there, and it tasted like the most cheap ready meal you've ever tasted in terms of salt. So for me, I'm not going to buy another one. But for the price at £2.75, if you're on a really strict budget and you want something, a bit special and tasty for Christmas, then yeah, it could be good. But I wouldn't share it with non-vegan friends as their first experience of vegan food, because you can do so much better. But I want to give a massive applause for Lidl for actually making these, and they've got different versions of the nut roast, so clearly they're upping their vegan game. Peace out and see you in the next vegan video.